If you want to know why your payment failed in AdSense, and if you can use someone else's bank details as a payment method in AdSense too, and many more, then watch this video to the end. Hello guys, it's your tech informant here. You are welcome, and if you're new here, you are also welcome. I do share tips and make tutorials for content creators on this channel. So if you love watching this type of content, consider subscribing to this channel. And if you don't want to miss helpful videos like this in the future, then turn on the notification so that you won't miss any. According to Google, these are some of the most common reasons why your payment failed in AdSense. First, the name you provided in your payee profile, that is your payment method, didn't match the name on the bank account that you use. Secondly, the bank account number that you use is invalid. Thirdly, one of the reasons might be probably you didn't provide a SWIFT code, or the one you provided is invalid. So now talking about SWIFT code, a SWIFT code is used to identify the country, bank, and branch to which an account is registered. The sender will need this code. In this case, AdSense or Google will need this code to ensure that the money gets to the right place. A SWIFT code is also known as BIC, that is Bank Identifier Code. And if you are going to receive your payment through a Nigerian bank, then check the description of this video for the link to the list of Nigerian banks' SWIFT code. Another common reason is you didn't provide any intermediary bank details. Let me explain this. Depending on how your bank operates, most local banks will need an intermediary bank that is based in the US to facilitate your payment. This is not common with most top banks in Nigeria, so you need to ask your bank about this. And if they are going to need an intermediary bank for a wire transfer, then request for the details of the intermediary bank and enter them here. Like I said earlier, most top banks in Nigeria don't need an intermediary bank for any Google AdSense transaction or payment. So if you want to know the banks I use, follow me on Instagram and give me a direct message and I will give you a reply. Okay, now let me take you into my AdSense account so that I can explain other payments issues that you need to understand. Some do ask which payment method they should use among these two. I recommend you choose the wire transfer because the check method suits those residing in developed countries where their postal system works. Imagine you find it difficult to get your AdSense PIN through the postal service and you went ahead to use it to receive your payment. That would be a disaster. So if you are in Africa or other developing regions, consider using the wire transfer for your AdSense payment. That is the sure way to receive your payment. And when you choose the wire transfer option, the most required information you should enter is the bank account's name. Make sure the bank account's name that you are entering tallies with the name on the bank account you want to use. Also, you must provide the name of the bank and their SWIFT code. As I said earlier, you can check the link in the description for the Nigerian bank's SWIFT code, that is if you are using a Nigerian bank account. And finally, enter the bank account number and you must re-enter it here for proper confirmation. And if you are going to use an intermediary bank, click here to enter their details. And if you're not sure about using an intermediary bank, you can ask your bank if they need an intermediary bank to process your payment. So if yes, then ask for the details and enter them here. That is the name of the intermediary bank and their SWIFT code. You can choose to set the payment as a primary account so that each time your payment is ready, payment will be attempted on it first. That is if you have more than one payment method. To save the information, then click save to save the information you have entered. Yeah, that is it. So these are the reasons why your payment didn't go through in AdSense. So check the details you entered in your payment profile and then make sure they are correct. And if you are sure that the bank details that you entered are correct and you have contacted your bank and they can't find your payment, then you can contact AdSense support after 15 days of receiving an email from them. And the email typically looks like this. So when entering your bank details in Google AdSense, ensure that every detail that you place there is accurate. That the bank name, the name on the bank account, your account number, the SWIFT code, everything tallies with what you have with your bank. So now coming to using someone else's bank details as a payment method. Can it be possible, or is it possible? Yes, it is, but it is not advisable. You can use someone else's bank details when you can't have access to your bank account, or for some other pressing reasons, like maybe you relocated to another country and you haven't set up a bank account there. You can use someone else's bank details in that country in the interim. Using someone else's bank account in AdSense, in my own opinion, is risky, except you trust that person so much in money matters. So take this advice with a pinch of salt. Let me know that this video was helpful by giving it a thumbs up, and also share it with your network. You never know who might need this information at this time. So please do share it. And if you have other questions relating to AdSense, you can drop it in the comment section. I will try and answer them in subsequent videos. You know I'm always your tech informant. Thanks for watching. See you soon.